Alright, this makes sense. It's all coming together now. I accompanied him? There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room. Rubble, 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 rubble. Hold on, let me guess what you're going to say next. I, the chief of police, murdered poor Goodman. Exactly. But wait, the chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card. Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something of the sort. Huh. Sorry, but that's not possible. Holy shit. According to the record, your card was only used once. But you showed us your ID card earlier. If you'd really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body. Ah. No! Yo, did you see that animation? What the hell? Chief Gant, you didn't. The murder was most likely committed on the spur of the moment. No one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why else? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body. However, the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office parking lot. How did he manage to move it there? Well, wait a minute. It was in Edgeworth's car. So, oh, wait a minute. I was at the police department the entire day, you know. And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony. Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal. Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Hey you, take this your dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so. Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time I thought it was a useless clue just taking up space. Really? How could the chief have moved the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence. To move the victim's body, Chief Gant used this. What's evidence I haven't used yet? An evidence law book, a strip of cloth that has nothing to do with Goodman, the rubber glove. No, that wouldn't move the body, I don't think. Wait a minute, I just figured it out. Okay, so follow along this line of reasoning. If you remember correctly, when we first interviewed Miles, he had the screwdriver with him, and he had said that Gant had ordered him to get that screwdriver, or to put the screwdriver in the evidence room. That's why he had to go into the evidence room. That's why his ID is on the log, okay? So really what happened was, Gant put the dead body in Edgeworth's trunk. Then, when Edgeworth left the police station and drove to the prosecutor's office... Wait, now I'm all confused. No, because the screwdriver was at the police station. So he had to drive to the police station, grab the screwdriver. While he was grabbing the screwdriver, Gant could have put the body in his trunk. Then he drove from there back to the prosecutor's office. But then why did he still have the screwdriver? According to this, it was Gant's request that he took it back to his office, so I'm just going to go with that. It doesn't make any logical sense why he would have taken it, but... Alright. This is how he moved the Detective Goodman's body. What's that? A screwdriver? But what does that have to do with this case? Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is the screwdriver doing here? It's here because... Aha! I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. He told me he wanted me to keep it at the prosecutor's office. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back to the prosecutor's office. After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office. But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to. You mean The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car. Rubble, rubble, rubble. Rubble, rubble. Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Yes. Unless, of course, you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to carry evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation: to transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Skye. Order. What's going on here? Is there room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations? Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite. A photo of the body being taken from the trunk. Chief Gant, please say something. I believe your time's up. My time's up? Sorry, Righto, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. We have to get going if we're going to make it in time for the early bird special. But cross-examination isn't finished yet. Remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons? Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that now. What? That's not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered. So you're going to just run away after all this? Run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right? But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now. Well, you think I'd Lana dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof and get it over with. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright, Your Honor, do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Skye dispose of the body? Do I have any concrete proof? Do I have any concrete proof? We can't prove who wrote the note. We can't prove, well, the knife we know, but we can't prove that I don't think we can prove we killed him. The cell phone doesn't prove anything. This only proves that he was in the evidence room. It doesn't prove that he killed anyone in there. The shoe doesn't prove anything. The screwdriver makes sense, but doesn't prove that he killed him. None of this proves that he killed him. This I'm still confused with the rubber glove. How the fuck did it end up in the door? I don't think we have proof. I don't think we do. Fuck. And I also feel kind of afraid because the game's like really emphasizing that he's the chief of police, and if you don't have proof, you're fucked. I'm fucked either way because one of them is obviously completely wrong. I'm gonna go with I have no proof yet. So you show me evidence I'm not even sure myself. No, Your Honor, at present, I have no conclusive evidence. Huh, see you, Udgy? In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegation. Oh, fuck! No, I picked the wrong one. What? I don't gamble unless the stakes are high. It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Udgy, I'll leave the rest to you. I picked the wrong fucking one. So what was the evidence then? I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer in our nation's law enforcement agency. What? Oh, wait, what's going on? Lady Luck, huh? Maybe we should have a word with her. Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean? I guess maybe I did pick the right one. There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't yet had the honor of hearing her testimony. A lady who knows the truth? Another witness? In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony. But Chief Gant has invoked his right to refuse testimony. There's still someone else, one more witness who can answer all the questions raised in this trial. Someone right in this very room. Mr. Edgeworth, who is this person? Huh. Why are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten? The defense is the one calling the witnesses today. Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist? She may not be willing to tell the truth, but we can't just stop now. Yes, Your Honor. The defense calls for... Obviously, it's Lana. Duh.